Hey yo, what's good? It's the real boyfriend. I'm back with another video. So, anywho's, let's go ahead and get started. Here are the top 5 mistakes that most women make when working out and going into the gym. Now, before I get into this, I know I'm gonna get some type of backlash, but before I even start, go down and smash that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and if you want to check out any of my other videos. Now, before I even start, because I keep saying that like 3 times, I just want you to know before I start. Anyways, before I get into this, you should know that I am not a professional. I am not a nutrition dietitian, whatever the case may be. I don't have the word "titian" at the end of my name. I am not anybody, but at the same time, I can tell you right now that these are the top 5 mistakes made by female who try to go into the gym and work out. But like I said, I'm not a professional. I just know. Shut up, Alexa. Thank you. All right. So, anyways, like I was saying, it's very, very careful, but it's very, very true. So, number one mistake that most females make, and I forgot my disclaimer that I'm not a jerk, so don't be trying to put no hate comments in the description. This is just purely informational, kind of funny, but purely informational. So, anyways, number one mistake that most women make when entering the gym is they are afraid to look like a bodybuilder. Now, I cannot stress this fact enough because weight training will not make you look like a bodybuilder. For most women, don't get me wrong. There are women who are bodybuilders. Now, naturally, however, you will not be bulky. You will not bulk up unless you overeat. So, if you're on a diet and you're eating a lower surplus, a lower amount of calories than your calorie deficit, which is, let's say, the average woman should eat roughly 1,590 calories, based off of MyFitnessPal saying that you are a blank and blank pound woman and you have a very light activity type day, then you should eat roughly 1,590 calories per day in order to lose roughly 2 pounds a week. But if that's true, then why do I need to eat all these things? Well, let me go ahead and tell you this right now. If you ate 2,200 calories a day, not only would you gain a pound a week, but if you worked out while gaining a pound a week, you would gain more towards muscle. Now, don't get me wrong, you're still gaining fat because you're overeating, basically. If you're eating to the point of maintenance, which is a word used to describe eating to the point of staying the same. So if you want to lose weight, you need to burn exactly 3,500 calories in order to lose 1 individual pound. That is the metric unit or the whatever unit for 1 pound. If you want to gain weight, then you need to eat 3,500 more calories than you would normally eat in one sitting, one day, 1 week span, depending on your situation. Your body naturally burns 2,000 calories a day, give or take. Everyone's body is different. So this is where you need to find your maintenance. Now, if you don't know what this is, you can go to MyFitnessPal. There'll be a link in the description. Just type in your information. It'll tell you if you want to maintain, if you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight. Now, as far as bulking goes, like I said, you will not be a bodybuilder just because you work on weight training. It's not how that works. So I'm going to tell you right now, don't be afraid to hit the weights because if anything, there are people who go into the gym and do nothing but cardio. Oh, yeah, they lose weight, but they don't want to bulk up. Well, in women specifically, you will not bulk up unless you overeat. If you overeat and you bulk up and you weight train, then you will then bulk up and you will be a bodybuilder. So what does that mean? Stick to your diet. Well, no. Diet needs to go. Stick to your nutrition. Eat for the sake of fuel. Do not eat for the sake of fool. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Actually, technically, this should be point 2. Eat for the sake of fuel, not for the sake of fool. And what I mean by that is, don't eat until you feel stuffed. Don't eat until you feel like, oh, I can barely move. I'm going to have to undo a button, but on my pants, don't do that. That's just eating like a glutton. There's words for that. Gluttony is not okay. Eat for the sake of fuel. Eat because I need energy. Oh, I'm hungry. All right, that's cool. Eat something. But don't eat like, this is just an example. So let's say you made yourself a bowl of rice, you put some chicken in it, and you put some broccoli in it. That's a good meal. But that doesn't mean go back and eat seconds, thirds, and fourths. But let's say in retrospect, you eat one slice of pizza, which is the equivalent of this bowl rice and chicken. One slice of pizza equals this one bowl rice of chicken. So, which would you rather have? Bowl rice and chicken, which will fill you up, but it will also fuel your body more? Or do you want pointless carbs that will fill you, but then you're going to want more and you're going to want more? Now, I don't know about you, but I have tried eating a potato chip out of a bag. Just one. It was so good. Then, not even 2 seconds, or okay, I'm giving myself the benefit of the doubt because I at least lasted 30 seconds. You feel me? But anyways, not even like 30 seconds later, I'm in the bag, smacking on a whole nother chip. Now tell me that you aren't the same way, and I know you lying. In fact, there should be a YouTube trend called the one chip challenge. No, I don't mean the one that's the Carolina Reaper hot sauce. Those people are just crazy. But the one chip challenge in this case would be open up a Pringle can or a bag of Lay's or Doritos or whatever the case may be and just eat one chip. Throw the rest away. I guarantee you're going to fail that challenge because not even 2 minutes later, you're going to want more chips. It is what it is. So that is point 2. Let's go ahead and jump into point 3. Point 3 is not trying heavy weights. So if it's your first time weight training, it's natural to be intimidated by bigger weights. Even though you should start out with light weights, there is no reason why you cannot move up in heavier weights as you progress. In fact, in most parts of your body, they grow faster than, how do I put it? They grow faster than other parts of your body. And by this, I mean, you could work on your biceps one day. Like, I didn't have any biceps whatsoever. And technically, I still don't have any biceps. But if you go to your triceps, muscle. Like, my triceps grow faster than my biceps. That's just me. I don't know what's going to be with you guys. But like I said, not every part of your body grows the same way. So be willing to increase the weight that you put on different parts of your body. And especially as a woman, you are naturally at a disadvantage. Men have more testosterone. Testosterone is some type of hormone, and I know specifically what it does as far as that junk, because I know that. But as far as whether or not it is a good way to go, this video is already like 7 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up a little bit. So as far as that goes, you just don't have the advantages there. It does not mean that you can't do it, because the word can't should not exist in your dictionary. Now, that being said, if you say can't, should not, will not, won't, stuff like that technically shouldn't exist. But how else can I describe, what would I say, the opposite of what I'm, no. You can say can't because you can't give up. You can't quit. I believe in you, and you should believe in yourself. And number 4, and I think number 4 is the most important part. Okay, so I'm going to the gym, and I've been going to the gym for a while now, and I've lost some weight. My arms aren't nearly as bad as what they are, boom. I don't have as much extra skin as I used to have. You can like grab and there's like very little extra skin. So, hey, that's good. I lost weight. However, working out the way I do, which is purely cardio, 1 hour a day, treadmill, 3.5 on an incline of 15, for, it works. Now I do the Stairmaster on level 3 for an hour. It also works. Cardio is, okay, when it comes to working out, it is not a smart bomb. You can't work out your abs and be like, oh, I'm going to have six-pack abs, but you have flab everywhere else. When you do cardio, you're burning every part of your body, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, if you clicked on any video that said that you can get abs or better abs by doing these workouts every day and you'll see results in 30 days, they're lying to you. Because realistically, the stomach, chest region are the last to go as far as weight loss. So the simple version is you can do cardio every day. In fact, I challenge all of you watching this video to follow my plan. I'll go ahead and leave it at the end. Shout out to Rez and Ivan, because technically the plan came from them, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit because Rez and Ivan, you're my dogs. But this is a strict cardio workout, specifically because your ideal is to lose weight, not necessarily bulk. But like I said, lifting weights doesn't make you bulk. Eating too much in lifting weights make you bulk. Anyways, so that is step 4. And number 5, which is the most important, and I'm going to go ahead and put like a bonus one in number 5. So number 1, not eating well. Your muscles, require very, very, very vital amount of nutrients. You can take a one a day multivitamin, and that will supplement some of the stuff. But overall, it is, don't restrict yourself on what you can eat because you're supposed to have a cheat day every so often. But at the same time, your post workout diet should mainly be proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Now, if you are any bodybuilder, you're gonna laugh at me and be like, "Oh no, you shouldn't do carbohydrates after 5 o'clock." Yes, but no, because protein shakes, which are the post-workout beverage, and don't get me wrong, they actually do work because but anyways, post-workout protein shakes actually do work because they give you a higher amount of protein at a short amount of time, and naturally your body can only take in about 50 grams of protein at one given moment. And while you're sleeping, like right before you go to sleep, they say don't eat, but right before you go to sleep, you should take a protein shake, and then your body will digest it because you have something called a resting metabolism. Your resting metabolism will allow you to actually lose weight a lot faster than you might think because you are burning more calories in your sleep than you do when you're awake, and if you work out, then you just increase both sides. So you speed up your metabolism. Now, if you don't like protein shakes or you don't like the taste of them, another thing is you can eat 2 scrambled eggs, 2 boiled eggs, 2 eggs over easy. Just don't do cheese and all that extra salt and all that. You can do pepper, just not all that extra sodium. Now, here's a tip, a little trick, or a bonus, if you will. Drink water. Water is the single most important entity of what you could do. In fact, if you drink, I kid you not, if you drink 8 bottles of water a day, which is a little low because technically you should be drinking 15. But if you drink 8 bottles of water a day and you cut out half of the sodium you intake, now you might be thinking, well, I don't eat that much sodium. Well, let me go ahead and just wake you up real quick. Every TV dinner at every grocery store that is frozen has well over 320 milligrams of sodium, or up to 1,885 milligrams of sodium. Trust me, I've checked. That's why I don't eat TV dinners anymore, and it hurts my soul because they were my favorite. I'm talking to you, Sarah Lee, Michelin, Hungry Man's, Banquet, pretty much all the big wig companies that you would know to go to. Like, I can't even eat Hot Pockets no more, and Hot Pockets was my stuff. But anyways, we're not going to get into that. All I'm going to say is watch your sodium intake. You shouldn't be eating more than 2,200 milligrams of sodium a day at most if you drink 8 bottles of water. So if you want to eat more sodium, then drink more water. But that will also cause high blood pressure and other heart problems, which, in my opinion, is worth it. But like I said, I'm not a doctor. Don't try what I do at home. But at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and just put some stuff over my face and give you the workout here. So I'm thinking it's going to be something to the nature of you will do 1 hour of cardio every day, incline of 15, 3.5 miles per hour, which is just the speed. So it'd be 3.5 on a treadmill. So on a treadmill, 3.5. You'll enter in your weight because, obviously you want to track your calories. You need to burn a minimum of 300 calories, but if you do 3.5 on a 15 incline, you'll burn somewhere around 600 an hour, 1,200 an hour, depending on your weight size, 1,312, blah, blah. Anyways, that is your workout. Now, as far as your eating, keep your sodium low. Your protein, you want to do about 189 a day. Or you can just go to MyFitnessPal, fill in the information. It'll tell you everything I'm telling you now. Your calorie intake, you want to do roughly 1,590 if you're a female, and you want to do roughly 1,980 if you're a guy. Guys naturally have like a 2,000, 3,000 calorie range. So by you cutting down to basically 2,000, you are more likely to lose 2 pounds in a week versus a woman who would cut from 2,000 to 1,500. Any lower than that, you're pushing yourself. It's not wrong. But as I said in all of my videos, go down and smash that like button if you found this helpful. If you didn't, that's cool too. Go hit that subscribe button. And as always, love your faces, and I'll see you in the next one. Lego, yo.